Good morning from Lisbon, Portugal. Today we'll be going on a tour to Sintra, Pena Palace and a few other places. So at this age, I'm kind of lazy to figure things out on my own for the most part. So I booked a tour and it's a full day tour from 8 AM to about 4 PM. We've got a bunch of other places too, and I'll show where we're going over here, and let's see what we have in store for us today. So one thing I noticed is that most places open at like 9 AM in Portugal, even the coffee shops, because I was trying to look for coffee at around 6:30 AM in the morning and there was nothing open. So I'll have a view yet. So the bus ride wasn't too bad. It took about maybe 45 minutes. The route is a bit winding though, climbing up the mountains, so definitely take some motion sickness pills if you get motion sickness easily.
As soon as you get inside, right next to the...
So there is a queue to get here. It's not too long, unfortunately, but definitely come in early if you can, so that you don't have to queue up too long. It is also very cold, so definitely bring a jacket.
There's only one main door. Hey, don't lose yourselves, okay? Only if you want to do it on purpose, so go crazy.
Yeah, so apparently this place is so high up, it has its own microclimate. That's why it's very cold even though the rest of Portugal is hot. And that's also why the kings like to come here for summer, because it's much cooler. It's like a big botanical gardens here. So many tall trees. And it's actually raining, but the rain isn't really reaching down to us so much. Check that out. It's like maybe a 5-minute uphill climb up before you reach the top. And here we are. You also need another ticket to get to the interior of the palace, so make sure you get it, if not you'll be watching the walls outside only. Now we're just waiting in line to enter the palace, and it's a pretty long line, so definitely queue up earlier for this. I have no idea if queuing up for this is worth it because we have such limited time here. Quarto di Manuel. This bed so small. Living it up. Portuguese people. In the room. I guess they're very considerate people. Next. This will be a nice photo spot. You can see it is so misty, the weather isn't too good to us today. You can't see the scenery at all. Oh, this is the exit already. What if we all came up from there? Wow. Look at the mist You can barely see anything. It's actually pretty cool. I think it looks better in the mist than if it's super hot. So I think that's pretty much it for the Pena Palace. Just a bunch of nice sights of the castle, and you can go to the interior to check out, how the Portuguese king stayed, if you like. But it's a long queue, and again, it's very, very, very cold and windy out here. So definitely bring a jacket and long pants if you're afraid of the cold. Remember that you have to walk down again after you come up.
La pasticceria tradizionale si chiama perichita e il nome della pasticceria.
Now we're on the second part of our tour, and we're walking to the Sintra city center to head over to some cafes and eat their famous pastries, I think. So somehow this reminds me a lot of Positano in Italy.
Look at that. Primo, la costruzione arabica, the Moorish fortress.
So we queued up for some traditional Sintra baked goods, and let's see what we've got. This is Nutella, cinnamon, and I have no idea what are those. So it's okay. Nice crunchy exterior and a soft cinnamon interior. Cinnamon tart. It's more like a custard tart. Let's try the Nutella. I have high hopes for this one. Nutella is nice. Overall, it's pretty alright. Nothing spectacular, but it's actually quite cheap. It's only about €8, so not too bad.
My group to the left. The tragic comedy of Dante. Il mondo tragico di Dante. In Italia, buono, in Italia. Tu sai lo che è il mondo di Dante, no?
So all the rich and powerful people are evil. We are now going to the initiation well. Yes. And let's see if we can find some cool stuff inside. Wow, shit, it's so far. You drop down and you're done for. The staff said that this place isn't haunted though, so I guess there's no dark arts going on. That's it actually. You just climb down a bunch of stairs. So we're done with this part of the tour. We got about 1 hour of free time. We can choose to explore the castle or just head back down and eat some food. I think we'll be doing the latter because I kinda enough of castles already.
Torna al pullman.
Wow. How beautiful. I don't know where we are, but the winds are insane here. And there are some crazy views. Look at this. Cascais for our last stop. It's a beachside town, city, and apparently this is where all the rich people stay. Houses are absolutely beautiful and massive, and also the views here are amazing, right next to the sea. So we're stopping here for a pretty late lunch. It is 2:40 and we got until 4:20, and I think we head back to that.
Everything on the city is to this side, okay?
Huh? We're at a restaurant called Maritimo now for lunch. Saw that he has some good reviews, so I'm gonna try it out. Supposedly popular for its fresh seafood. We got some prawn tempura. Food was really good. Everything is so fresh. Pasta looked very plain initially, but it was actually very flavorful. Would recommend if you're over here. Ice cream. Looks like there's nothing much to do here. Some shopping, ice cream and food. So we're just looking forward to getting back onto the bus and then headed back to the hotel. So we are done with the tour. It's around 5:30 right now. We finished the tour back at the meeting point at around 5 p.m. So it extended a little over the supposed 4 p.m. end time, but overall was still a really good and fun time. If you're looking for something a little bit more adventurous and to see the historic sites of Lisbon rather than just shopping and eating in the city, I would definitely recommend this. I especially love going to Cascais and the beach because I love the ocean, and the beach was honestly really beautiful. So overall, if you want something more adventurous, try this out. It just takes up half a day and you still have time in the evening to explore, shop and eat. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next adventure in Portugal.